Well, this was the one that I'm gonna upgrade first. Me and Michelle got this one and the red one. Um, Unfortunately, Michelle, on our last run, we were running the Defenders, um, which I've already released some videos on. On that run, she fell and she broke her arm. So the original plan was for us to unbox both of these together, and then take them out and for a run together. But she's gonna be down for 2 or 3 months. I'm guessing at the worst 2 or 3 months. So hers is still sitting in the box. I talked to her. She lives about an hour and a half north of me. I talked to her and she was okay with me just go ahead and unbox this and get it out for its first run. So basically, I'm just going to do a quick unboxing. I'm going to talk about some of the negatives I know about it and what I'm going to do for upgrades. And hopefully the video doesn't take too long, but usually it does. They usually unboxing vids and take a while unless I just speed through it. So this is the I guess you call it the blue one, even though the paint on it's like a charcoal gray or something. Show you some box art real quick. So Michelle got the red one, I got this one. Everything should be the same as this one. The differences I know of is when they came out with the early Ford Bronco, they put a metal panhard bar in there. This one had the plastic panhard bar, and it was one of the spots that would break. So I ended up upgrading this one to Samick shock towers, which on this side has the built-in panhard bar. Well, it's a two-piece on this side. I like the two-piece. They do make one piece, but I kind of like the two-piece option, because that way, if with the two-piece option, I don't know if you can get me a light in here. I'll grab a flashlight. With a two-piece option, if you ever decided to go with a servo and axle mount, that the panhard bar mount that sticks down won't hit the axle. So that's why I like the Samick's one. It's a two-piece option for the panhard bar mount. You can see it. That right there is the two-piece, the shock tower, and then the two-piece. It's got the same electronics as this, as far as I know. Which is it's an all-in-one servo or ESC receiver, and I really don't like that. So when you want to upgrade this to, say, a fusion system, I'm not sure, but on this one, I upgraded the fusion system. I also went, this is what caused me to buy the RadioLink radio. So I ended up buying a different radio. I don't know if you can still use the receiver with a different motor. I'm assuming you can. But I didn't try to test that out. I just went ahead and bought a RadioLink radio, and I'm in the process of switching all my cars over to that RadioLink. So yeah, 2-in-1 system here. I don't like it. The controller isn't too bad. I've ran these controllers before. They aren't too bad. They're pretty accurate on the throttle pull and all that stuff. And you get this cheesy little thumb thing sticking out here, but that does kind of work. It could be a little bit longer. I don't know if I got short thumbs or what, but my thumbs do need a little extra reach for that. The other thing I don't like is their mounting system built into the front bumper. So you end up having to your little body pins clip in down here, So when the body shuts, it goes through the holes and you run your clip through that. So I don't know if that can be separated from the bumper. So if you want to swap out to a different bumper or not, if you'd if they make something with a separate mounting option for that. I know, like for my Axial CJ, they make a clip that can mount in there, but then that kind of takes away from doing a winch on servo, or a servo winch, I should say. So then you'd have to go with the bumper servo winch, the bumper winch. You can purchase a clipless body mount from a company called Fine Laser Designs. I'll leave a link in the description. Just be aware that you probably won't be able to use a servo winch, which is a winch under the body, not on the bumper. It's like about $30 for the clipless system. Oh, what else did I not like? I'm not sure about shocks from 95 millimeters. Springs are yellow springs on all four corners. 13 by 70 millimeter 2-pound springs. I'll probably find different shocks if these don't work out. I've been told that when climbing, and I've kind of seen it on videos too, that the body's heavy. So it's already tippy. And then I've been told when climbing, it wants to roll back on itself. This one's set up pretty well. It climbs really well. It's set up. So I don't have an issue with this. But, so I'm thinking we're going to have to put a lot of weight on the front end to keep her down. I'm not sure, but I think the Axial Pro, SCX10 Pro, I think that axle might work on this. And Vidavon makes a front axle that is solid brass, but it's about $300, and that would be nice to toss on there. But other than that, I'll probably just get some brass goodies down here and whatnot. I did order some wheels for it. I'm just going to use the stock tires for now because I'm uncertain on what tires I want to get for it. I was leaning towards the Baja Pro X's on it. Then I watched a video, and I don't know, they're cool looking tires. They look grippy as hell. But I don't know. I was also thinking, I already got a set of J Concepts holds. I was thinking of getting a set of those, or I was thinking of getting some Proline swampers. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do about tires yet. So I'm going to mount these to the wheels I got, and these tires to the wheels I got, and I'm going to run those. We'll see how these tires do. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I guess some of the other upgrades would be, let me flip the box over so you can see. One of the first upgrades I'm going to do is get rid of this roll bar in the back, and we're just going to run a slant bar straight down like that. From this corner, straight down like that. We're going to get rid of that crap in the back. Probably mount the shocks to the link mounts on the axle to lower it down. And do everything we can to fight the weight that's on top here. I may ditch the doors. I've been thinking now, a new body is like $80–85 for a clear body, and I really want to paint it a oh, what the hell's the name of that color? It's what's that green color? Shit, let me go look. I really want to paint this an olive drab green, but Rust-Oleum makes an army green, which is pretty close to it, and it's part of the camouflage Rust-Oleum camouflage kit. And the Rust-Oleum paints do stick to polycarbonate really well, so I may go with that army green that they have out of their camouflage kit. But there's another company that makes a olive drab, or I mean olive drab, olive green, and I'll try to link a photo of how I want this Jeep to look. Either clear body and paint it olive green, or just go over the top of this with olive green. So we'll see. I'll be ditching all these decals, pulling them off. I already ordered an RC 4-wheel drive, their big winch for this. Let me check the number on the winch. Yeah, I ordered the 8274 winch for this. Sits on the front bumper. Now, before I ordered it, I was kind of going back and forth with getting a servo winch, setting it inside, and even after I've ordered that 8274 RC 4-wheel drive winch, I'm still going back and forth with myself. I don't know if that winch will end up on Michelle's Jeep, and I end up getting a servo winch for it. I really don't like how far the bumper sticks out. And on one hand, you want to keep things scale, but I have a hardcore crawling bone in my body, and you know, the crawling itch to go hard on things, and having a bumper snagging me up would be really frustrating all the time. Other than that, I kind of bounce back and forth with keeping it scale or going in between a scale look and a hardcore crawling look. So, you know, like almost no bumper up here, just a servo winch on the inside would allow me to have nothing but tires hitting the face of whatever obstacle I'm hitting. So we'll see how it goes. Still back and forth. I think for now we're going to go with the more scale stuff. Already got drivers to put into here. It just needs a few scale accessories and maybe a light bar. And I think it's going to be a really cool rig on video. I don't know what the skid plates look like underneath. Hopefully they don't look like this. This is stupid to me. They should have a flat plate right here. I put a flat plate on my Axial CJ, so they should have put a flat plate like that in there. And it's not that hard. I can get either a piece of Lexan or a piece of Kydex to do it myself. I haven't done it with this, but I did it with my Axial CJ. You know, this snags on a lot of shit. So yeah, just a flat piece cut into there. They could have done that when they designed the rig. All right, so I think that's about it. With the RC 4-wheel drive winch, I did have to buy an adapter, a wire, to be able to run it direct from my receiver, I believe. I'm not paying for their little mini controller thing that they have. The price of the wrench is already $100+, and then to add another $30-40 on top of that, silly. So my radio link will run the wrench, no problem. And there she is. With a big foam block. That's kind of cool. And the radio. So my first run is going to be completely stock. Other than I may take these the front wheels at least apart, and I got a sheet of lead, and I may just wrap a sheet of lead on the inside. I do that with a lot of my wheels. It adds weight, so just to help keep the front end down until upgrades start rolling in. Mirrors feel pretty flimsy. We'll get rid of this right away. So all in all, it feels really front heavy. Like I'm grabbing it from the center. So it's definitely already front heavy. And I know this one's front heavy. So weight bias is about the same, stock versus uprated. This thing has weight, some weight in the front end. It feels about the same. But this is just a little lighter because it doesn't have any weight upgrades in it.
And I'm telling you, I'll try to talk myself out of it too. But this one, we're going to be focusing on something more
Here. Well, there she is. Oh, my cat just knocking on the door. Oh, buddy. What? What do you think, Milo? What do you think? Like that? Like that? It's raining outside. He's like a cat dog. Doesn't matter if it's raining, he wants to be out in it. You like that? You like that, Milo? Nice and shiny and clean. Huh? Huh? Yeah? Alright, buddy, get down. Sit in a chair or something. Anyways, there she is. Doors open. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Opens, hits the mirror, and opens the mirror. Yeah, really nice interior on this thing. Wow. That's really cool. I like that. Where'd that flashlight go?
6-man.
Hopefully that's picking it up. I mean, the shocks feel good. And I was watching a video earlier today of a full-size CJ7 crawling, and that boy had some long shocks on there just like this. So maybe if I mount the shocks down here, get this mounted down here, which will lower it. It depends on if I end up fighting anything hitting the panhard bar or anything fights me. I think Axial CJ has a video on how to do it, so I'll have to check that out. This suspension is super soft. So on the videos I've seen of these things just rolling over, I can see why, kind of. We'll see what people come up with. I know some people are throwing 90mm shocks on, and I can always throw in TRX4 shocks or associated team associated shocks on there. Yeah, it's super squishy side to side. But maybe just lowering it and a little thicker shock oil in it. I already have.
Yeah, pretty sure he's cheating out of the court like that. I wouldn't say $200 in his fucking 1 and 3 lines would be used consistently in his rigs.
I already had this one. This one was in my Phoenix originally, and I ended up putting an NSDRC in there, and so this one's looking for a home, and so that will probably go there. This is going to be for, this is a shift servo for my SCX6 up there to get rid of the stock shift servo. So a lot of my trail rigs, I've been running the NIMOD 4S direct power servo. I run them on 3S. It's been a good servo, but I have heard issues with the NIMOD servo, so I'm thinking I might stop buying that servo because I got like 6 rigs with that servo in it right now. But yeah, this is a good servo here. This will throw this around. And then I got the Spectrum Firma 2300 kV. This is the same as the Hobbywing Fusion. The Hobbywing Fusion's got a few more program. I don't know how many more. 2, maybe 3 more program features in it. And it supposedly can go just a little bit slower than this. This feels like it has a lot more torquey punch from 0 to I need to hop my rig to the next rock. That's what this has. I can feel it when I'm running it. Versus the Hobbywing Fusion, and I have both systems in a lot of different vehicles. The Hobbywing Fusion is the top end. I think is faster than this speed wise, but I do like this thing, and I happened to pick this one up as it was on eBay for $100. And I'm thinking, is it used? Because I typed in used. I selected the used option, but this pulled up and it was $100. Then I'm thinking, well, maybe there's something with the shipping. He's going to ding me on the shipping. No, it was $100 of free shipping, brand new in the box. I hope it functions when I go to hook it up. I don't know when I'm going to get around to hooking it up, but I got 30 days to do it, and I hope it functions. It's brand new. I peeled the packaging off of it earlier. So yeah, I do like this. I like both systems a lot. They both behave almost exactly the same, straight across the board. I can just slightly feel a better low-end pop, low-end torque, instant burst of power out of this one for just popping your vehicle and then stopping on a dime wherever you want it to land. This motor is really good for that. So I got the servo, I got the motor, I got the winch, I got some wheels. They aren't exactly stock looking wheels. There's some trail wheels. I just happen to really like those trail wheels. So I bought some trail wheels for it. They don't look anything like what the stock Jeep came with. And then I got to figure out tires down the road. I'm going to run these first for a bit. And then I ordered a 2-pack of receivers for the Radio Link. So this will end up being powered off the Radio Link. RC6GS. So all I need is maybe a light bar. Another thing I would like to start doing with my rigs is start running a winch out the back. So maybe down the road I'll get a servo winch to run out the back. So that way I got to turn my rig around to pull someone out, you know. And Axial. I live in Washington State. Oregon is 1 state down from me. It sure would have been nice for you to put Washington State on there. I don't know why you got such a boner for Oregon. Washington State. Even though it's a Democrat state and I'm not a Democrat. Would have been nice to see a Washington State license plate on that. Anyways, I think I've said what I got to say, and I said a lot. I'm gonna try to get this out on the trail as soon as I can. It'll be all stock except for the wheels. Unless I get impatient. Well, it'll be all stock because those wheels ain't going to be in for another week and a half, I think. It'll be all stock, but I'll put some lead in the front to help, and some lead around here. It's got this sheet of lead that I just cut a small strip off and I wrap it around the inner ring here. And that'll help put some weight down low. Assuming these are longer. I've had these sitting on the shelf for 4 years and I've never found a home for them. I accidentally ordered them and I never returned them. Well, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else other than, just all the scale goodies that I want to put on there. And that's going to take time because everything costs so much money these days. And, yeah. Next time you see this, it'll be it out on the trail. I got a lot of videos out scheduled, and it's almost all the way into March. Because when I go out and run, I get a lot of videos, and I'm not going to go out and spend a whole day running and just post up a 5-minute video on YouTube out of that. I'm gonna share the whole adventure with you guys, as much of it as I can. So I got videos scheduled all the way into, I think, March, or maybe it's just February. I was releasing my videos every 4 days. I just reduced it down to every 3 days. And if I have to, I can release them every 2 days. But I can always squeeze, like this unboxing video. I'm going to squeeze it in immediately. And bump the other videos back a little bit. Yeah. I think this will look better olive green. And I'll try to remember to link the picture when I'm editing this video. All right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you.